Before talking about the top 5 features, there are 2 more things I want to share before moving on to new features. We get the first look at the new color options of the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the release date is confirmed. This is the picture showing off the new color options for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So apart from one color, every other color is same as last year. This year, Apple going to introduce a new color option called Desert Titanium. Obviously, these are dummies and they cannot 100% show the real color option, but it looks weird on dummy. I hope in a real phone we can see a better version of this color. This year, instead of blue titanium, we are going to see a desert titanium and other colors will be same: white, black and natural titanium. Now these dummies also confirm the extra button on the side of the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Yes, the capture button on the right side of the phone, below the power button. This new button will also support gestures like zooming in and out and can help you focus on a subject. This thing reminds me of an older Sony Ericsson phones back in the days. There was a reason why I shared Desert Titanium first, because this will be a start of the show. This is the official picture leak showing off a release date of the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and Apple made a logo with the same color as the new color option on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, Desert Titanium. The release date will be on 10th of September, 10 AM Pacific time, so mark your calendar. Now the top and one of the most noticeable upgrade we can see on the iPhone 16 Pro Max is the new and bigger displays on both Pro models. This is the actual difference between the iPhone 16 Pro Max and iPhone 15 Pro Max. The bezel size is greatly improved on 16 Pro Max, as Apple will going to use the new border reduction structure technology to reduce the bezels even further. We even have the numbers. According to the source, iPhone 16 Pro, the smaller version, will going to feature a 1.2mm bezels, and iPhone 16 Pro Max will have a 1.15mm bezels. Just for the context, iPhone 15 Pro bezels were 1.71mm and 14 Pro was at 2.15mm. Apparently, this would be a big change in the display of iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max, but seems like base model iPhone 16 and 16 Plus will not see such updates, and maybe we will see the same 60Hz display, but it's not confirmed yet. Also, if you compare the bezels with the S24 Ultra, it is at 1.5mm. So Apple will be ahead in this game at least for a couple of months until we see the first glimpse of Galaxy S25 Ultra. The dimensions of iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max is out. iPhone 16 Pro will going to feature a 149.6 into 71.45 into 8.25mm compared to 146.6 into 70.6 into 8.25mm. The weight is around 194 grams compared to 187 grams on iPhone 15 Pro Max. Slightly heavier, the iPhone 16 Pro will have a 163.02 into 77.58 into 8.26mm compared to its predecessor 159.9 into 76.7 into 8.25mm. And this thing is 4 grams heavier than the 15 Pro Max at 225 grams. Now upon seeing the dimensions, you can see the difference in size. Yes, the smaller version iPhone 16 Pro will feature a 6.3 inches display compared to 6.1 inches, and iPhone 16 Pro Max will going to feature a 6.9 inches display compared to 6.7 inches on iPhone 15 Pro Max. There is a clear difference in size between the 15 Pro models and 16 Pro models. Things didn't stop here. Apple is also going to increase the brightness levels on iPhone 16 Pro Max. With the addition of new displays, we are hoping to see 20% brightness improvement on 16 Pro Max, which is a big jump, but it is expected we may see a similar peak brightness as last year. These new displays are also power efficient by using the new OLED panels with the micro-lens technology. The second feature was much important even we wanted from the iPhone 15 Pro Max, but the ones who already own iPhone 15 Pro Max better know one main issue in this device when it was launched. Yes, the heating issues, and even a couple of people started returning their iPhone 15 Pro Max. The performance was extreme, but there is no solution to heating issues. Although later, Apple sorted out the issue with a software update. Now, not a lot of people noticed, but Apple is going to change the thermals on iPhone 16 Pro Max. They are going after a new thermal design for 16 Pro Max, which will combat overheating. Apple is said to be working on graphene thermal system for the iPhone 16 models, and the iPhone 16 Pro models may also include a metal battery casing that will improve heat dissipation, at least a positive step towards the heating issues on iPhone 16 lineup. Apple is also going to add A18 on all models of iPhone 16, but according to rumors, they will call A18 and A18 Pro, where A18 will be used for iPhone 16 Plus and A18 Pro will be used for iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max. Even the RAM options are upgraded only on base models, from 6 gigs to 8 gigs, but there is no update to Pro models, same 8 gigs this year. The cameras on the iPhone 16 Pro Max is also getting an upgrade. Apple is also going to change one of the most important camera on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. The ultra-wide sensor is getting an update, from 12 megapixel on iPhone 15 Pro Max to 48 megapixel on iPhone 16 Pro Max, a massive jump. This will going to improve the low light ultra wide shots on iPhone 16 Pro Max. Also, there is a special feature coming to iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max cameras. Although we are going to see the same 48 megapixel sensor on 16 Pro Max and there is no update in it, but Apple is using a new technology called ALD, Atomic Layer Deposition. The main purpose of using this layer is to reduce the lens glare while taking a picture or recording a video. This is more like anti-reflective coating, which will help to reduce the lens glare. If you are familiar with the Galaxy S24 Ultra anti-reflective coating, we might see a similar feature on the camera housing of iPhone 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max. Again, this feature will be limited to Pro models. And yes, a 5x telephoto sensor will debut on iPhone 16 Pro smaller version. Last year, we get this sensor only on iPhone 15 Pro Max. If you are worried about the battery, then don't. Recently, iPhones are known for their battery life and Apple is finally giving us bigger batteries in iPhone 16 entire lineup. Even the batteries were leaked before. Also, Apple is going to use a stack battery technology to increase the battery capacity but will stick with the same size. That means with the same thickness and weight, Apple managed to add a bigger batteries in the iPhone 16 lineup. That is a 5% increase in the battery size of iPhone 16 Pro Max at 4676 mAh instead of 4422. Other models are also going to see a battery update. iPhone 16 base model will going to feature a 6% battery update. iPhone 16 Pro will going to feature a 2.5% battery increase, but the iPhone 16 Plus will going to feature a smaller battery, 9% smaller compared to the iPhone 15 Plus. Let's see how much difference we could see in the battery life. Although finally, Apple is going to change the charging speed on iPhone 16 lineup. According to rumors, we are going to see up to 40 watt of fast charging on iPhone 16 lineup, which is a big jump over previous generations. With the iOS 18, Apple is ready to add AI features on iPhones, but most of those features will be exclusive for the iPhone 16 lineup and they will add new features to Siri. Also, some of the features will trickle down, but on-device AI features will be exclusive for the iPhone 16 lineup. Some people also suggest Apple's AI is not ready yet even after the launch of the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Let's see what they would do with it. On this note, if you found value from this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace out.